You need to do this to your custom tactics, and here's why.
Griezmann, 3 men around him to somehow find some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for him. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We
of
talked about
margins.
Aussie Fifa. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Leaving your default formation, the formation that you start on constant pressure, is a custom tactic technique which I have recently started implementing into my game in FIFA 22, and for me it is a very effective defensive tool, especially at the start of the game once your opponent has kicked off. The reason why this is very effective is because when you leave it on constant pressure from the get-go, your team as a defense will push up and put pressure onto the opponent from the get-go, and that means number one, your opponent is put off because all of a sudden I'm being pressed from minute one and I'm not sure what to do. This guy is pressing me, I can't make a pass. And number two, you will have a higher chance of winning that ball because a lot of the time every player will be marked and your opponent will not have any passing options to go to. One extra tip also that I can give you guys as soon as your opponent has kicked off is that you activate offside trap for your players to push up as a defensive line and to begin putting that pressure onto your opponent. To offside trap, you just need to double press down on the D-pad and that will activate the offside trap, which will push all of your defenders up in one motion so that you can begin pressurizing your opponent. The final segment though is a quick tip on what not to do. I highly recommend not leaving this on for too long. I would recommend switching it to your attacking or your defensive formation, I would say after at least the first 10 seconds. If you haven't won the ball back in the first 10 seconds, I recommend switching it to your formation because of course your players will lose stamina early on if you continue to leave this on, and you'll become more susceptible in your defense, especially if your opponent is able to work around the constant pressure, which I find a lot of your advanced players are able to do. However, for the majority of you guys, it will work for you. But that will signal the end of this quick tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a quick tip that I thought I'd share with you guys, and hopefully you can implement it into your custom tactics as well. As always, I'll give myself a plug. I'm doing tutorials on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, lads, so go and check me out. Links are in the description down below, and I'll say good day to you over on those platforms. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, and goodbye.